Good afternoon, my delightful kings and queens. It is great to talk to you again. How are you doing? How are you enjoying your break? I trust you're having a wonderful time. Today, I just wanted to come out and share some things with you. I know this will help you. And it has to do with the words that you speak. The words that you speak. You know what? The power of life and death is in the tongue. And those who love it will eat the fruit thereof. So I know that a lot of us just throw our words around flippantly, not really thinking about the words that we say. And words have so much power. They have power over your life. When you stop and look at yourself today and say, hey, I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why that is happening. I want you to stop and think, what have you been saying? What have you been saying about your life? What have you been saying about your school? What have you been saying about your education? What have you been saying about your health? Your words have a lot to do with what is going on in your life. And I'm just here today to come and encourage you to choose your words wisely. Words are powerful. Words can make or break people. Words can lift people up. Words can bring people down. Words are absolutely life-changing. You know, when you have thoughts come to your mind that you know are not right, and you start to think, oh, those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. No, those are not your thoughts. They are thoughts of the devil. And you need to drop them like it's hot and send them back to the pit of hell where they belong. When you're thinking about things that are not right, like, I'm just dumb, I'm no good, those are not your thoughts. You need to drop them like it's hot because it's not yours. You have a fabulous life. You have a great future ahead of you. I want you to start to think about the words that you speak from this day onwards. The God who created you framed the entire universe with his words. You are the awesome child of a mighty God. And he made you kings and queens. And where the word of a king is, there is power. Where the word of a queen is, there is power. So, start framing your world with your words today. Have you ever wondered why I call you kings and queens? You know why? Because kings and queens speak of greatness. It speaks of royalty. It speaks of magnificence. And so when I call you kings and queens, I'm calling forth the greatness that's on the inside of you. I'm making you aware that you're royalty, and don't let anybody treat you any differently. You are kings and queens because you are destined to do amazing things in this life, to change your world. You are world changers. You are history makers. You are pace setters. So when I call you kings and queens, this is what I think about. That you are made to make a difference in your world. So I want you to go forth today and act like the kings and queens that you truly are, because you are great. Greatness is already in you. You just have to go forth and manifest it. Last year we studied energy, potential energy and kinetic energy. And one of the forms of energy that we talked about was sound energy. And sound, when you're speaking, what are you doing? You're emitting sound. Sound is being released. So, energy is the ability to do work. When you speak words of life, words that uplift, guess what? You are releasing that energy, and it's going to produce what it is that you are speaking for. So I want you to stop and think that the next time, when you're tempted to say something bad about yourself, say, no, that's not good. It is toxic. I'm going to say the right things. For example, declare to yourself and about yourself that you're smart. Say, I'm smart. There's nothing that I cannot do when I put my mind to it. I have what it takes to excel in life. Nobody can stop me from achieving my goals. I am intelligent. I have a great potential. These are the kind of words I want you to begin to speak. Because as you speak them, you release them into the atmosphere. And guess what? After some time, it's going to come back and it's going to produce exactly what it is that you have been declaring. So I want to say to you today, start speaking words of life, words of hope. So the next time you're tempted to get down and feel bad, I want you to rise up and begin to speak words that would bless and not hurt. And you start off by blessing you. And then you go on and you bless others. So practice it from this day going forward. If you're the type that's always saying, you know what, I'm just sick all the time. Say, no, I'm healthy. I'm strong. I beat the flu all the time. And when you start to say words like that, guess what? Your cells will start to listen to you. You know what? You're a bundle of cells. Your cells listen more to you than to any other person on the face of the planet, because you live with you 24/7. So when you speak words, guess what? Your cells gear themselves up and say, the boss has spoken. We need to follow suit. We need to do as we are told. So if you say words of, you know what, I just can't do it. It is too difficult. I just can't. Guess what? The cells will shape themselves up and say, hey, the master has spoken. We can do it, therefore we can't. But when you change that around and say, hey, I'm up to the challenge. I can do this. I have what it takes to excel. I can do great things. I have greatness on the inside of me. Guess what? Your cells will shape themselves up and begin to do as you have commanded them to do. So I have come out here today just to encourage you that to use words wisely. Use your words to frame your future. What do you want to be when you grow up? What is your heart desire in life? I don't want you to think, but you know what? I just can't be that. Who says you can be? You are the one saying it. Change what you're saying about yourself, and you will see what it is that you are declaring about you come to pass. I believe that you are amazing. I believe that you are a champion. I believe that you are healthy. I believe that you are strong. I believe that there is no other one like you. You're one of a kind. I believe that whatever it is that you have set your mind to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a nurse, a teacher, whatever it is, you will become it because you have the potential on the inside of you. I just want you to stand up today and begin to speak words of life. Speak words of life. Do not speak words that will put other people down. A lot of people are hurting. Can you imagine you coming on the scene and speaking words of hope and words of life and words of encouragement to lift them up? That will make them love you. I want you to go out today and begin to deliberately make other people's day. Speak words of life to them. Speak words of hope to them. Speak words that will uplift them and not get them down. So kings and queens, you have heard me, and I know that you can do great things. It's been great talking to you again today. Until we meet again, may your words be a blessing.